what I will say, Colgate was a Camsy fight during Janky World with the Cotgate. Is that what that is? Am I saying that right? Everyone lied. You're the only one who sat in your HOH and would look at the TV, seeing people have fun and be mad. Aha! Listen, just like you're sitting watching, being mad at me, watching me do my live. That's funny. It's hilarious. Cotgate? Who came up with that? And I don't even understand that name. I'm friends with Sweet Kenny K and you played an amazing game. Shout out to Golden Girls. I love Sweet Kenny K and thank you so much for that. The cot thing during Janky World, let's just say, without me getting in trouble, there are exaggerated, we're on a produced show and there are things that are exaggerated, and yeah, I will say that, and I agreed to the exaggerations, so I'm not gonna put that on anybody. I agreed to the exaggerations, so that's that. Cogate was the most entertaining night. Glad we could provide you entertainment. That's the point. What eyeshadow do I use? Frick, I'm forgetting. I'll post it on my stories though for you guys on my LTK. I would say like Big Brother is scripted. We are never fully forced to say anything that we're not comfortable with, which I appreciate. Like, working with CBS has been one of the most amazing things, and I'm so grateful and honored. At the same time, we're producing a television show that needs, viewers, and so there may be some narratives that are exaggerated that aren't fully true, that might have hints of truth, and so that's that. Kake was a rebelsi moment. Rubina had your back right away. That's my girl. Him asking you to get him something to drink sent you over the edge. Yeah, because he was always asking us to do something. Thank you, the Raylan Devil. Do I keep in touch with Angela? If I see Angela in public, I will be kind. But I'm not investing time to keep up that relationship like I am with other people. Chelsie, haha, was that your aunt for real? You're talking about Julie? That's crazy. That people thought Big Brother was rigged because I called Julie auntie. And I'm tired of having this conversation. This will be the last of it, but she's not my auntie. My goal of going to the DR doing these live shows was I've watched the show for 13 plus years. And people say the same thing in DR sessions on live eviction night. So I was like, how do I stand out? And how do I be different? And how do I because Julie's been rocking hard for 26 years. That's a long time. So I was like, ooh, okay, giving me the chain? What was that? I never seen that before. That's what's up. Thank you for the gift. That was a cool chain. Not Julie. You're talking about Niecy Nash? So I did not like your gameplay. I didn't play for you to like my gameplay. I played to win Big Brother. So if you didn't like my gameplay, then I'm so sorry about that. Do I think Brooklyn will be back on Big Brother? Yes, I do. I hope she does. Anyways, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, my aunt. Oh, was Niecy the one that went into Verizon? Was Niecy the one? I'm trying to go back to see the comments. Was she the one that was at Verizon? Say yes or no. Yes, Niecy's my auntie. They're talking about Julie, but let me finish the Julie thing. my thought was, how do I be different in the DR? And Julie's been rocking this season or this show for so long, and I'm sure it's not an easy job. So I was like, okay, I would call Big Brother, like Big Brother in house, Uncle BB. So I was just like, what if she's just Auntie Julie? And it's a term of endearment. I call people mama, pops, auntie as a term of endearment to show my love for them. And so that's what I did. And people thought the show was rigged because I called Julie auntie. It was just so crazy, but whatever. Auntie Nisi is my auntie. One of the best humans you will ever meet in your entire life. Kennedy, are you here? Let's see if Kennedy wants to come in the chat or come in this live. You home? Not her texting me what you want for Christmas on Sunday, and I still haven't responded. Cody had a similar gameplay with Nicole and nobody complained. Chelsie, you were excellent. Thank you. I firmly believe, this is going to be a little bit controversial, but if I looked different, I would be praised for me winning this season of Big Brother. If I was a different gender or a different color, I feel like I wouldn't get as much hate as I have online. And some of y'all are gonna be like, it wasn't about race and it wasn't about this. Well, y'all haven't been seeing how the N-word has been dropped in my DMs. So I'm not saying this off of hypotheticals or off the top of my head or just my own opinion. It's factual. I've seen my DMs. So I just feel like if I was a dude, it would be different. Y'all know it too. If Tucker played the way I did and made it to the end, y'all would praise him for it. If Quinn made it to the end playing like I did, y'all would praise him for it. But the fact that I was a black woman, it's like Big Brother stans hate it. And that just is what it is. And I'm tired of like sugarcoating or hiding, because I've dealt with hiding my voice or shutting, not using my voice in my actual day-to-day life, and I'm tired of doing that now just because I'm in this setting. Like, y'all know if I look different, it would be different. People, yeah, come on, like, stop playing games. Yeah, Daniel Reyes and Tiffany went through the exact same thing. I know. And it's like, if a guy was confident, knew who he was, bold, and ran the Big Brother house, y'all would be like, oh my gosh, that's such a leader, that's such a this, he's so bold, confident, knows who they are, blah, blah, blah. But get a woman, let alone a woman of color to do it, it's like, oh my gosh, she's so cocky, she's so stuck up, yada, yada, yada. It's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. And Dan was diabolical and they loved it. That's what I'm saying. And the way America, just look at America in this past election year. It's just like, just how America is right now. Fortunately. Did I finish Rhythm and Flow? Yeah. Of course I did. And I was so shocked that JTL won. No shade on JTL, but like J Taj was like it for me. Like already at like Grammy level performance. Lyrically great, melodically great, like so amazing. I played a very educated and classy game. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Would I ever be on Survivor? So I was telling people already, like, I don't want to poop in the ocean. But I talked to a lot of Survivor people this past week, and they have heavily encouraged me to go on Survivor. So I'm thinking about it. Y'all did keep Angela in the house so. Why did you guys keep Angela in the house so long? Her crying would have sent me up the wall. I was like, OMG. It was easy to keep her, easy to get rid of her. That's why. Yeah, she wasn't a threat at all. And so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get her out when I want to. And double eviction was like, this feels right. Let me get her out. That's what I did. The fact that Angela was mad because I gave her a taste of her own medicine, taste of what she did to other people in the house is crazy. You refused to coddle her. made us so happy. Yeah. She was upset trying to gaslight me. Yeah, that didn't work. I think you guys saw that. There's no decision that was easier for me to make in the Big Brother house than double eviction week. Am I gonna watch the BB episodes live? Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at these questions. Y'all are crazy. I will watch a few live. Angela should have been gone week 2. That's what I be trying to tell people. I'm like, I'm the reason she stayed week 2. I had one-on-ones with the whole house and flipped the vote from Angela to Lisa. So did I watch Taylor put Angela in place during jury roundtable? Y'all know I did. Y'all know. The first thing my parents showed me when I got out of the Big Brother house was Taylor checking Angela. And here's the situation, so I can set the record straight, because I haven't talked about this publicly. The situation that happened was, this was the second week Angela voted on the wrong side of the house. And she had voted Chemo out twice, and Chemo stayed twice. The first week was when Joseph went home, and she voted Chemo out, or she voted Chemo out, and Chemo ended up staying. And then the second one was when she voted Chemo to stay and Quinn actually left. So it was Joseph, Quinn back to back. That was the situation. So after the first week when she voted the wrong side of the house, she came and did the whole crying, that. And I let it slide. Because there's a lot of times I just, you know, had to stay silent and have a lot of self-control in the house. So this was how many days? 60-something days by this time. I had been, keeping my mouth shut. So then Quinn gets evicted and she's on the wrong side of the vote again. So she comes up into the rock room and it's Cam and myself and Mackenzie. So she comes in there, busts open the door, all that whole blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, she came in, was gonna do a whole freaking speech again. And I kind of interrupted, I'll own up to it. Like I interrupted her. And I don't know how much they showed this on the lives, but I was like, or on the show, I haven't watched this part back, but I was like, Angela, stop. And this is all game stuff. Let me just preface this. Like, this is me talking game. This is not me talking Angela outside the house. So like, I'm not upset by this today. I'm just taking you guys back to this moment. So don't be extra on Twitter. So anyways, I was like, Angela, stop. Like, same sound, different week. You sound like a broken record. And like, if there's anybody you should be crying to, apologizing to, it should be Rubina and Chemo, because you just voted, you were going after their side of the house. So don't come cry. It's like you're crying a river, and we're tired of it. Like, we're not buying into this narrative. So I popped off on her immediately. In front of Cam and Mackenzie. And so she kind of like recluded, walked out, and immediately I felt bad because I'm like, I should have clocked her, but I should have clocked her in private, not necessarily in front of Cam and Mackenzie. And I felt genuinely bad about that. So I finished my conversation with Cam and Mackenzie. Then I went to go find Angela in the bathroom and I apologized. I said, hey, like, I didn't mean to pop off on you in front of Cam and Mackenzie. I apologize. However, I apologize, and this is the second week you've done this, and it just doesn't look good. Stand on 10 with your vote. Nobody's holding a gun to your head telling you who to vote for. This is a decision that you're making when you go into the DR. So stand on it. Don't make a decision in the DR and then come out and try to cry us a river as if somebody forced your hand or your mouth to say words. It doesn't look good. So that was the conversation. So jury roundtable, that was the only time I've done that to Angela. Bar that, I've been kind to Angela, respectful, sweet to Angela. I wasn't like that to Angela. So when I see it, my parents show me jury roundtable with Taylor clocking her, that was what she was referencing. She was like, I didn't like how Chelsie would be all, like this and then reclude and be kind. That was the one incident. And let's not forget, Angela was like that since day one. So it's just crazy, like, I genuinely felt bad for how I popped off on her, but I made it clear to her, I don't like, stand on 10. Stand on 10. That's the tea. Somebody trying to come in here? Oh, it's on. Is Kennedy here?
No.
Oh, she's not here? Okay, cool. Angela's trying to get you out from the get-go since her first HOH. Okay, she didn't. What's craziest, HOH doesn't necessarily have the power to get somebody out of the house. The house does. So I didn't really care if Angela got in power or not. I'm like, you can put me up on the block all you want. The house has to vote me out. You know what I'm saying? So that is what happened in the house, okay? With Angela's situation. Yeah, she tried to get me out. That is all game stuff, whatever. Moving forward, no, I don't have an issue with Angela. Now, am I maintaining a relationship as much as others? No, I don't have an issue with Angela though. Like, if we see each other, we're kind. You know what I'm saying? Is that really Angela in the chat, or is that like a false Angela? Oh shoot, Angela's mad. We're just talking game, Angela, not actual life. We're just going back. Oh, this is actual Angela. What's up, Angela? We're just talking game. That's it. People are asking questions about in the game. Post a show, there's no, that's just how Angela is. Absolutely no offense, but I can't believe you after nobody really saw what you were doing. I know. People, Angela clocked me, Tucker clocked me, Joseph clocked me, Leah clocked me. Those are the only ones that really clocked me and saw what I was doing, which is a testament to their game. You guys don't be messy. Yes, Angela wanted me out, Joseph wanted me out. That's not a bad thing. They were playing Big Brother. If they wanted me out, that's good gameplay on them. Angela, you want to join? Angela, you can definitely join. Oh, Angela's joining. Okay, Angela, are we gonna be kind though? I'm inviting Angela to this chat. You guys. No, I'm inviting Angela to this chat because she deserves to be in this chat. Are you in?
I don't know.
Oh, there you are. You are in, but I can't see your face.
Okay.
What's up, Angela?
Hey, Chelsea.
How are you?
I'm good, but like my kids are like, Chelsea's on the TikTok talking about you, Mom.
Okay, Angela, I prefaced it in the chat that this was strictly game talk. This is not post-show talk. So they were asking...
Chelsea, when you say things like, that's just how Angela is that just how Chelsea is too when it's just in the game?
Absolutely. That's how I was in the game. Absolutely. And people held me to who I was in the game. But after the fact, we're all fine. So yes, that was just all game talk. This is not... I made it clear in the chat that after the show, we're fine. But on the show, we were just talking game talk.
But
I mean,
like, I'm watching it back, Chelsea, and I'm kind of shocked, like, the way that you belittled me. Like, that's not game, right?
I'm not sure how I belittled you.
In a lot of ways. I don't want to get into it. I asked you for a conversation. We haven't had it yet, but just like, Angela, if you're going to go on and do a live.
Angela, I texted you right after I met you at the reality TV awards show, and I sent you pictures of us, said it was good to meet you, or good to see you, and would love to chat, and I didn't get a response. So I told you my phone is always open to you. I don't have a problem with you outside the house. People were asking about us in the game, and I was speaking strictly game. I also, in the beginning of my TikTok live, said that I don't hold anybody to what they did in the Big Brother house. And I was going to give people an opportunity to show me who they were outside the house. So anything that I'm talking about in this chat regarding you, it's strictly Big Brother game talk. It's not how I'm viewing you outside of Big Brother. They were asking Big Brother stuff. We all in Big Brother house were crazy in some way, shape, or form. That's what we were talking about in my live. It wasn't.
It sounded like you were saying that, like, that's just how Angela is. She was doing the same thing week after week and basing decisions and then going back on it, kind of. But I'd like to rebuttal that a bit because, you know, Chemo, when I did that, Chemo didn't put a veto around my neck the way that Leah did. And so my loyalty was to Leah at that point to save both Joseph and Quinn. Even though I didn't want to save Quinn, it was my loyalty to Leah because she put a veto around my neck. And so I'll always stand firm on that. I hated having to do it because I absolutely loved Chemo and didn't want to do it. And I was coming to you because when I went to you, Chelsie, and said to you, did T-Core come to you and ask for you to save Chemo? You told me no. And she did. And again, that's a gameplay. That's fine. That's fine. And I was left out of the vote. So of course I was going to be on the wrong side of the numbers again because I wasn't included in that. And so again, I know that's gameplay, so whatever on that. But it's just like, it's frustrating to me that you went off on me. And then, yes, you did come back and apologize to me. But multiple times I felt like you are much younger than I am and you would talk down on me. And I really didn't appreciate that. And I really don't appreciate it when you're saying here on lives in front of everybody, that's just how Angela is. Like, she went twice and voted against Chemo. I was on the wrong side of the numbers because you lied to me. But again, that's gameplay. I get that. I don't have any animosity about that at all. But it's just like, when you're going to sit here now and talk about it, let's give them the whole truth. Like, let's tell them what really went down because that wasn't even on camera. All you see me is like kind of coming up into your ear.
Okay.
So you always preached about being a person that is kind person and not saying mean things behind other people's backs, but you did it all the time, including to me. And it was hurtful now that I'm home watching it back. And that's why I told you at the award show, like, we need to have a conversation. But then I got home and I got to thinking, well, what is it going to do if she apologizes to me? What is that going to do? What is that going to solve? It's not going to solve anything. It really isn't, because I know what you're going to say. It was just gameplay.
I think
when I had a problem with somebody, Chelsie, I'd said it to their face. I didn't say it behind closed doors like you and Mackenzie did to me. I said it to their face. And if I didn't, I held it in because I had a lot to say to you,
Angela. That's not fully true, but the point that I'm trying to make is the conversation that I'm having on my live is game conversation. It's not. I said that's how Angela is. I'm referring to that's how you were in the Big Brother house. How I view you outside the house. And I told you to your face, like, I love you. Like, my phone's always open. I'm talking game talk, and I'm not continuing to play Big Brother outside the house. I am just me. And like I said, my phone's open, but if you don't want to allow people opportunity to forgive or to apologize, that's on you. Would it fix something? Maybe your bitterness towards me, but I don't have any bitterness or hatred towards you. So
I don't have bitterness towards you. I voted for you to win.
It sounds like it a little bit.
But no, I'm hurt because I just heard you say out loud for everybody, that's how Angela is. You didn't say, maybe you misspoke, but you didn't say that's how Angela was.
And I led with that.
But you didn't say that's how she was in the game. I just said that's how Angela is.
Angela, I prefaced it with, this is game talk. This is how I feel about Angela. Post the show, we're fine. I literally said that in my live. So maybe you missed that part, but I literally prefaced that so people don't go and contort my words. I literally said that on my live. So then when I went in about Big Brother stuff, I'm talking about Big Brother in the game, not you outside the house. If I'm going to say anything outside the house, I'm going to have one-on-one conversations like I did with Leah, and she was on my live right before you were. So this was strictly Big Brother talk. So yeah, if there's things that I said outside or in the house that hurt you, that's something that you call me and I give me an opportunity to apologize. But what I said in my live, I don't apologize for, because we're just talking game. I'm not talking about how I feel about you personally. It's not for live people to know. That's it. And I prefaced that in my live. Seriously.
Okay, maybe it sounds better if you said that's how Angela is or was in the game. That's not how Angela is.
No,
I am not like that. I don't think any of us are who we truly were in that.
I agree. I said that in the beginning of my life. It may be you and your kids missed this, but I said I'm allowing people to show me who they are outside the house, because I don't feel like who we were in the Big Brother house was the totality of who we are. I said that in my live. And maybe your kids just didn't join online. So I believe we're in agreement with that. I fully believe that. And I'm not holding anybody to anything they said in the Big Brother house. We're normal humans now living normal life. So what I'm talking about in my life is strictly game, not personal. I would not be like, I'm not like that. I would not do that to you. So I apologize if me saying that's how Angela is.
When you said, when you were in the house and you would say mean things behind closed doors about me or about Leah, that was game?
Say that one more time.
So when you were behind closed doors by yourself or with Mackenzie or others, and you were talking mean that had nothing to do with the game about myself or Leah, that was game for you?
Yeah.
Personal
you talking about in the Big Brother house? Like what thing?
Somebody is game?
What mean? Here's the thing. I'm not gonna have this conversation publicly because that's just a private conversation. Anything I'm gonna have publicly is about game stuff. And so if there's something that I said about you behind closed doors that hurt your feelings, and I'd love to have the opportunity to apologize to you like I did, like Leah gave me the opportunity to apologize. Was I perfect in the Big Brother house? No. But was I the only one that talked mess or talked about people behind closed doors? No. You didn't. You did that as well. So it's just like we all did stuff that we're not.
Anything I had to say about somebody, Chelsie, I said it to their face. And I wasn't.
We can agree to disagree. All I'm saying is we all said something about other people, whether it was to their face or not. Both are wrong. Both aren't kind. One is not more right than the other. They're both wrong. So I will own up and apologize to anything that I said, but it's not a public conversation. Anything that I said before you joined was me talking game because people were asking. That's it. That's it. And sorry if I misspoke, but I prefaced on this live that this is only game. This is not how I feel about Angela in real life.
Then please use it in past tense, not Angela is. Angela was in the house. This is how she played her game, not Angela is, because that's two different ways to look at something, Chelsie. So
I apologize if I made you feel any
I
type
would
of
just
way.
appreciate that if you're going to go on live and talk about me. I would just appreciate that very much.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, have a nice night.
You too. Bye, Angela.
Bye-bye. I gotta get out of here.
I don't even know how to get you out either. Oh, there we go. Wasn't expecting that.